This week in our Missing series, we are doing something a little different, revisiting a case of 3 young women who disappeared on the streets of Cleveland. Abducted and missing for nearly 9, 10, and 11 years until one of the women, Amanda Berry, escaped, liberating all 3 of these women and the young child that Berry gave birth to while in captivity. Their horrific tale taking a turn now that the women have taken back their lives, closing in on a dozen years free. 2207 Seymour Avenue held its evil secret for more than a decade. Windows blocked, interior doors barricaded, until a spring day in 2013 and a daring escape.
Help me, I'm Amanda Berry. I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years and I'm here, I'm free now.
Amanda Berry, Gina DeJesus, and Michelle Knight, 14, 16, and 20 years old when they were abducted in Cleveland and held captive for years.
And I look and I see this girl, and she just going nuts on the door.
The nation and the world horrified by the atrocities these young women endured. Amanda Berry becoming pregnant and giving birth in captivity. Her own mother passing away without knowing she made it out alive.
I'm very happy because I got to come home that day. It's just very sad because I thought I would come home to my mom and I didn't get a chance to do that. So that's the only thing that hurt.
Seeing the house on Seymour Avenue demolished and witnessing their captor, Ariel Castro, sentenced to life in prison, just the beginning of the healing.
After 11 years, I am finally being heard, and it's liberating.
In the beginning, everybody used to come up to me and was like, and tell me, oh, we've been helping your mom, we've been looking for you, and they would want hugs and want pictures.
A dozen years later, each of the women focused on helping other families in similar anguish.
How are you again? My goodness.
Amanda Berry joining the reporting ranks at Cleveland's Fox 8 News with a missing series spotlighting cases just like hers.
I know life probably would have been a little bit easier if I would have just stayed to myself, but I feel like this is like what I'm supposed to do. Like what I went through was to help the rest of the families that are going through it now.
Gina and her cousin Sylvia launching a nonprofit, Cleveland Missing, operating not far from what was once dubbed Cleveland's House of Horrors.
I am a survivor and Seymour doesn't bother me, and I want other people to not give up on hope and be a survivor just like me.
We're the only ones that have a bricks and mortar building in the country where families can actually come to it and sit and be with one another.
The space hosts families who are searching, support groups, law enforcement, and media interviews in a way that's respectful to loved ones in pain.
We know what it feels like, right, because of our missing loved one. But it takes time. You know, even if the person's been missing for 24 hours, if it's a kid or an adult, I always say life really is never the same. How could it be?
Sonny and Cody.
Michelle Knight, now known as Lily Rose Lee, is married and has built her own nonprofit, caring for injured animals.
God put me on this earth to connect humans and animals in a special way.
Always believe in hope.
The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children giving Amanda and Gina its Courage Award when they marked 10 years of freedom. All 3 women turning a horrific tragedy into selfless service.
I think that you can let it unravel you, and it's okay if it unravels you. You don't want to do anything. These 3 women just decided that they were going to deal with their trauma this way. But there have been many people who've been abducted, who've been, you know, it's been a big story, and they go away into the quiet and lead a very quiet life, and I think that's okay too.
The U.S. Marshals gave both Amanda Berry and Gina DeJesus the Attorney General's Award for their outstanding contribution to public safety. It is believed they have had a role in bringing countless numbers of missing people back home. If you have a missing case that you would like for us to look into, go to newsnationnow.com/missing. Many of the cases we cover come from you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.